I am Geoffrey in World of Tanks. I'm going to show you the effect that playing the topography mode has on World of Tank randomness. About, what was it, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, we returned the survey to Crew 2000, to Crew 2.0, and my response was no way. I was negative on practically everything. I like very little of the new system. The best thing about the current system, perhaps, is the fact that you can move crew members around. So if you have a very highly crewed, for example, a loader, you can move them to another tank as a commander or as a driver and so on. You can switch them around. The most experienced ones, you can make them drivers and commanders that need the most skills. The less experienced ones can be loaders, for example, or radio operators. And I have these in all my tanks. I've moved them around however I like, and I have good drivers and good commanders on all my tanks, and the other 3 crews are not so important. And I switch them around whichever way I like. Plus, these are my teammates. Yeah? These are the only constant thing in this randomness in this game is the fact that you have these constant crew members that you train them the way you want them to over many years. Yeah? And you put a lot of effort and a lot of time and money to do this. And unless people are going to give me my time back and transport me to the past so I can play another game, I don't want this aspect to change. Yeah? So this is what I thought, and this is what I told them. And then after that, my win rate became really appalling from what it was. It went down to about less than 40%, or even initially it was about 20 or 25% for several days, not just for one day. So I'm going to show you then what my win rate was initially before I returned my survey. So it was 58.7 at the end of July. Then I returned my survey. And in August, my win rate went from 58.7% to 39% within a few days. In fact, 39% was an improvement. So for 58.7 to 39%. This is not random because this is over lots and lots of battles, hundreds. Yeah. And so I thought initially that this was because of the return of my survey, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was about something else. So let's just keep an open mind, and I'll show you some of the battles and what happened. So this is the RL V39, one of my most highly decorated tank destroyers, the class I usually play. And I did very well in this battle. I was top of my team. I got this badge and everything, but we lost. The next battle, I was third in the team. We lost. Then I played the ISU 152K. We lost. I was top of the team, then second of the team, then third in the team. We kept losing. I wanted to get these crew modifications, whatever they're called, these custom modifications anyway, this new thing. Battle modifications, that's it. And I kept losing. So here's third of my team. I was trying to get experience, so I kept playing. On this particular day, my win rate was 23%. Or maybe the day, no, this is that day that I was playing the ISU 152K. I was trying to get the battle modifications. So eventually managed to get up to close to 40%. After 150 battles, but that's after 150 battles. I had less than 40% win rate. So second on my team, first on my team, third on my team, first on my team. These are various battles. First on my team, first on my team, fourth, second, third, first on my team, even with a Guerrilla, which is an SPG. First again, second, Scorpion, second again, first on my team, then sixth or something, then eighth or ninth or something. Okay, first on my team, then 11th, 12th, whatever. I had some bad battles, but the majority you can see, I was like top of my team, and you may say I have selected these battles that I'm showing you. But this is the overall, at that point, one I had after about 150 battles. So you can see from these tanks, except for the ISU 152K, all the other ones were like among the very top tanks in the EU server. So the Panzer 4C, the Su-85L, the V39, the Jack Panther 2, they have such high such good results, whatever, that they are clearly among the best tanks in the EU server, and still I had a 40% win rate, 39.84. So it was very frustrating. It is frustrating in itself that this can happen. And to me, it suggests that uh, something that wargaming can do can manipulate something about the matchmaker, something that makes you have bad battles. I mean, very often I check my teammates and they all had less than 50% win rates. How can it be? I mean, 50% of the teams should be about 50% win rates. You almost, I mean, check your teams. There are days you never get that. Anyway, I'm going to show you a battle that I played in that time when I had that very frustrating time of constant defeats. Of course, I've shown you lots of these battles already. This is where you have a chance to do well when your teammates are completely useless, and maybe the enemy team is useless as well. Both of them have to be useless, but your own teammates must be really, really, really useless, yeah, to do well. And so here I'm very fortunate. I thought, wow, I'm now in a tank destroyer in the best map for tank destroyers in the game, Topography. So I'm going to go where the tank destroyers usually go. Some of my teammates are thinking, what is this map? I haven't seen this before. It looks very strange. And just sitting there and looking around. And so I'm going to go to the left. I'm very fortunate that there's this very big DD that's coming this way. And I'm really hoping that the medium will go up on a hill to spot for us. It's a bottom tier medium, a middle tier, the other TD is top tier. It will be perfect. It's doing exactly that. So I thought, wow, now we really got this battle in the bag, because this guy, the bottom tier medium, is going to spot for us, and I'm just going to sit here and shoot. And this will be like an impenetrable wall. So here now I am going to blind shoot. Unfortunately, our one and only light tank is being shot at. No, it's not the one and only light tank. We think we have one or two more, but it's the only one that's gone in the middle. So I'm blind shooting here various bushes that potentially may have enemy tanks if the team is any good. If the team is rubbish, then I don't expect they have tanks in those locations. The VK, the top tier heavy tank, has come to snipe. Brilliant. None of the heavy tanks go in the middle. So the KV-1 and the Matilda are sitting on the red line. And we have 6 tanks that have gone on the hill, ready to shoot at the enemy tanks in the middle, and none of our own heavy tanks is going in the middle to spot. And so that's already, that's already a point down. That's already telling you however well we do on the left, the right and the middle are going to lose, because they have not, there's nobody that's going to the middle. No heavy tank is going to the middle. That's the worst thing you can do in this map. Not heavy tank in the middle. It really is the worst thing you can do in this map. Okay, so the enemy tank went to the middle, the enemy heavy, but he made a mistake to cut across. And that's a mistake, because now he's going to be killed. He should have stayed in the middle of the spot for his team. Okay, I cannot spot him myself, so I'm waiting for the Matilda to spot him. And the Matilda is sitting on the red line, doesn't care. And the KV-1 is just hiding. And the Panzer 26 is going, the P-26 is going to spot. Okay, he spotted him. Okay, tracked him.
Very good. Do it again.
Okay, it's dead. Can I shoot him? Oh, he's backing away. Yeah. Oh, no, this is tricky. They have a TOG, and they have a top tier tank destroyer hadn't had a TOG.
Quite outstanding.
It's going to take us forever to kill the TOG.
Very good.
And it's so close, I don't understand why the T-34 didn't spot him earlier. I guess he doesn't have vision, doesn't have binocs or anything like that. That's very unfortunate. This tells you what sort of team we have. Oh, and everyone's died, the VK has died.
Drop your panties, Sir William. I cannot wait till lunchtime.
Okay. Okay, I killed 2 tanks, the enemy team. The rest of my team has killed 1. So I've killed twice as many tanks as the enemy, as the rest of the team. Okay, tracked him.
Good indeed.
Oh, he's repaired.
Quite outstanding.
Oh, come on. I don't have the gun
Stay
depression.
where you are. You'd never leave
I
this
don't have the gun
bookshop
depression.
alive.
Damn it.
Let's both
Okay,
on the
at
way
least
to you,
we stopped the enemy team from advancing. Unfortunately, the T-34 got a hit. Oh, the KB1's gone to the middle, finally. But it's been farmed from the hill. He's gone on the rails. Okay, the KB1 is dead. No, get off the rails, man. Oh, come on. Okay, and they killed our Nassau, unfortunately. So the left side is up to me, and the right side is pretty much destroyed as well. So we're down 4 tanks, 5v9, 6v9. At least we have claimed the hill. Okay, that's a good point, but there's no one in the middle to spot. And we have no light tanks left. And we're down in terms of hit points. So many people think this is a map for TDs, but what's going to carry the game is the heavy tanks. I'm fairly convinced what's going to carry these battles is not the TDs, it's the heavy tanks if they go to the middle and spot.
Drop your panties, Sir William. I cannot wait till lunchtime.
Okay, an enemy Matilda has come this way. Okay, tracked him. Or damage his motor.
Hampstead wasn't good enough for you, was it?
The problem is the T-34 doesn't have optics and binocs, or binocs, doesn't have anything. So he cannot spot them until they're really, really very close. And so he's been shot then because he gets spotted as well. And he also makes the mistake to shoot when he spots, instead of holding fire.
I've got your number.
That's lucky.
Couldn't afford me, dear 2-3.
Now here I'm trying to avoid artillery fire. And the enemy tank now is down to just a few hit points, so it's hesitating to peek and shoot me. It's the right thing, because I'm full HP and he has no HP. Nonetheless, the situation is in my favor, so I'm going over here to try and spot him because he's behind the ridge. Okay, spotted him, so hopefully he cannot see me here because of the bushes.
Killer sheep
But it
can not
seems-
only hold a rifle, but is also a first-class shot.
This demonstrates the value of not being seen.
Well, I was seen, unfortunately. It seems that he could see me through the bushes. And now the SPG is going to shoot at me. It missed. I mean, this is the thing. People say, oh, you know, I have to see where the SPG is shooting. You know where the SPG is going to shoot and when. I'm the only one who's spotted. Nobody else is spotted. The SPG is aiming at me. I mean, anyone who needs this thing is like these traces and stuff. Everyone who thinks he needs them, he doesn't understand the game. Okay, at this point I'm thinking, what can we do? We're even at this point, so I'm thinking there's a chance we might attack. And so I was thinking of attacking, but unfortunately, just as I was thinking of attacking, I noticed that our one and only remaining tank on the hill is now being challenged, and it looks like he's retreating, and quite likely he's been shot from the low ground by the tanks in the middle, as well as he's been shot by the arty, because it's now him that's the only tank in our team that has been spotted, that is being spotted, that's been lighted. The artist is shooting at him again, and they must have a laugh. Is it because he's shooting at him at such a high rate? Or maybe not, but shooting at him a lot. And he's probably being shot from the low ground. The enemy has 2 tanks on low ground in the middle. And I'm thinking, you know, the T-34s come to my side, thinking that maybe this is our chance to attack, but unfortunately, we lost both our tanks on the hill. And we're now down 2 tanks, and so I've made a decision to go back. The T-34 is a little bit disappointed, quite clearly, that I've changed my mind. I'm indicating I'm going to defend the base, I'm hoping the T-34 will come with me, but the T-34 makes the decision to continue the attack. And I think why is he doing that is probably, oh dear, he's come across a Matilda or something. What is that? Where's the tank? Okay, let's not take him. Oh, it's their SPG.
I should have to ask you to step outside. Very good. Do it again.
Oh, okay, good.
Strange person.
Unfortunately, he's been spotted. So what he was thinking is that I think that I'm capable of defending the base on my own. So if I go back to defend the base, I'm a TD, so I'm good at defending, and I know what I'm doing. So he's figured that out. And so he's thinking, I'm going to go and capture their base. So if they come to defend the base, they're all slow tanks. Most of them are slow. The Hetzer is slow, the Matilda is slow. So he's made a good decision to go and cap, and unfortunately now he's been spotted, so the enemy now knows that we have at least one tank that's going towards their base. So now he should be coming back, and he's coming back. That's good. I hope he comes back. Because now the enemy team thinks that we're all going to cap, potentially, and so they're trying to cap ahead of us because they think we're going to cap.
Hello, can we have
Okay, Matilda's gone.
I think you'll find this a bit more interesting.
Could have done something better than just sit on the red line all game.
And get the machine that goes bing!
That was a lucky bounce, if I may put it that way. Oh, damn.
Drop
This
your
stupid
panties,
wreck.
Sir William. I cannot wait till lunchtime.
No! Go!
How did I get spotted here? Oh, come on.
Ah, yes, his head's been ripped off. I'll get you another.
How did he spot me here? That was weird. Okay, we lost the commander. Better. Recover the commander. Okay. Come on, commander, come back. Okay, full view range. So I'm gonna sit here now and defend the base. And hopefully the T-34 can cover me. From this side I can cover the T-34 as well. So our base is secure. We're equal in tanks, but one of our tanks is an SPG, plus the other two tanks are half health. So I'm hoping they will still attack. Fingers crossed. If they attack, then we got them. If they don't attack, it's going to be a problem. Okay, the T-34 has decided to go and cap, like what he was thinking before, I think. He's going to go and cap, thinking that maybe they'll come to our base. And because the Matilda and the Hetzer are slow, they won't have time to go back and decamp. I think that's what he's thinking. The problem is they haven't, it's like he's betting on that, but we don't know where they are at this point. We know two of them are on the hill, so they are likely coming to the base, but we don't know where the third tank is. They have a Matilda that has not been spotted yet. He was probably not in the middle because she would have been spotted by the KV-1. And he's there sitting on the back camping like, oh, Matilda. And now I want to go and help the T-34, but he's desperate. He's too far away. I can't shoot from here. He's really too far away. The Matilda is running after him. And he's faster than the Matilda. He has mobility. And the Matilda is clearly a noob. Ah, Matilda got it. That's useless. Okay, and they're capping. Oh, that's lost. So you see what I'm going on about. So what is it, about 4 kills, 5 kills, whatever, and we're still, done over 3,000 damage. What is it, 3,700? I mean, we've done a ton of damage, and I can't win. I can't win in this battle that's made for TDs, and I mean a TD. One that has, you know, that's also very highly decorated. One of my favorite TDs. So it's probably in that bush there because I can't spawn him. Okay, but I spotted this Panzer whatever, SFL, whatever it is. Missed. Okay, decapped.
Stand and deliver!
Ah, thank you for standing and delivering. So that was a heads up. That makes sense because that's good concealment. And I don't know what this Panzer is doing. I mean, it's clearly a noob. He doesn't even know which direction I'm shooting him from. So it's clearly like, you know, it's played like 10 battles or whatever. Or maybe more than 10. Okay, it looks like this is over. A draw! Killed 7 tanks. And a draw. Over 4,000 damage. That's how those battles were going. I mean, this is an extreme example, that is true. So, fire for effect, ace tanker, fire for effect, bruiser, top gun, high caliber, defender for defending the base, 4,000 damage, 7 kills, and a draw. Hey. So, this was an extreme example, but it wasn't an exception in the sense that most battles were lost. So at this point, I thought I had enough. After a few days of this, decided to play Topography just to give myself a break and to see what this was all about. So in Topography, you can only play heavy tanks or medium tanks. In this case, in Runeberg, I can play either the T-14, heavy American heavy tank, or the T-34 as a medium, but of course, they will not have
follow the recommendations,
good crews.
follow the route, and destroy designated targets.
Now, the Awesome Epic guys did a video clip, and they showed how after they played Topography, they played the same battle, they did whatever Topography suggested to them to do, and they won. But Awesome Epic guys are both of them awesome. They are fantastic players.
Colonel? Yes? We wouldn't want anything to happen to it.
And when they platoon together, they're gonna win anyway. It's not a bad idea. So you have to go from landmark to landmark. It's not a bad idea to have this. Okay, we're gonna spawn some enemies from here.
Fire at will.
It's not a bad idea to have this because a lot of new players have no idea what they're doing. But real battles. Yeah, I never go to this spot for one thing. I don't think you get snipers so early in the battle, sniping from that position. I don't think you get anybody out in the open sniping from there. Sometimes you get tanks moving and trying to rush our base.
Additional time received.
And but these two tanks that were stationary out in the open were very strange. That's not what usually happens. And so we have to now to move to this landmark. And one strange. Okay, one strange thing about this mode is that I have 100. I can cause 100 HP damage every time I shoot. So alpha is 100 HP. And enemy tanks have around 200 HP or less in this mode, so it's not very realistic.
He's that most rare of criminals, a blancmange impersonator and cannibal.
What's the point of having such a high fire rate when it takes forever to zoom in?
Bring out today!
So this is a really good spot to go anyway. So that's a good suggestion for new players to go to this spot. That is true. That's an excellent spot. And if you have medium tanks, a good place to go to. As long as not everyone goes to this place. The bad thing sometimes light tanks come here, but this is a sniping spot. This is what you need here is a good medium to go to this spot, not not a light tank. And by the way, this mode is only, as I said, only for medium and heavies, which means that, what does that mean? Does Wargaming want us to play only mediums and heavies, or is it just on the way of doing the other classes as well? Or maybe the other classes are obvious where they should be going? I'm not really sure what it means. For light tanks, it's not obvious where the light tanks should be going. So... And now that bot just sitting there doing nothing, not even shooting. It was side-scraping, but he wasn't shooting. Go to the firing line. Where's that? How did I get spotted here? By whom? Sometimes the game's strange. So I have to go to that firing line. So I have to cross over again for some reason. Now here you can be shot because they know where you are. So some of these decisions are a little bit strange, but you know, it's only
Destroy the targets.
to show you, I guess, some good positions, not necessarily that you go to all of them.
Stand and deliver!
I mean, it nearly took all his HP away. Oh.
Excellent. Firing range complete.
Oh dear, is he alright?
So I think it's going to be a good mod for people who are really very new. The old thing is, I'm going to show you what happened
For further instructions.
after I play this mode. Even though I usually play tank destroyers anyway, so I don't play mediums or heavies. But after I play this mode, my win rate just went sky high.
Stay where you are. You'd never leave this bookshop alive.
So was it because I was playing this mode? It's an exaggeration to say that my win rate went sky high. My win rate went up though, from 40% to 45, 46%.
Firing range complete.
And so it means that I started
Go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
winning more than losing. Because I played the topography mode? Or did my punishment for returning the Crew 2.0 survey expire after a week or so of returning it? And so I'm going to show you in future episodes what was my win rate before I played topography and what was my win rate after I played topography, although I almost always play tank destroyers, so it shouldn't have made a difference. And you can make your own conclusions what's going on. The thing that's quite clear is that
You're on the firing line.
win
Destroy the
rates
targets.
can vary dramatically. Sometimes your teams are absolutely useless, and sometimes you find yourself in a battle where you're the only player with more than 50% win rate. And some of these things, I find it hard to believe they're completely random.
Practice shooting from the firing range.
Let's not bicker and argue about who killed who.
Okay, so that was the end of the topography mode. As I said, after that, my win rate went really up. It changed completely. I had then some days with battles with more than 50% win rate. So my win rate started going up towards 50% again. So I completed the topography mode. I'm going to show you in future episodes. I'll do 2 episodes of some battles before I played topography and some battles after I played topography. So here's the map of Runeberry again. This is what you do in a medium. If you're in a medium, in the south spawn you go this way. If you're in the north spawn you go that way. It's probably more or less what mediums do, isn't it? I think so, yeah? Isn't this what most mediums do? I think anyone who knows what they're doing. Okay, so that was the topography mode completed, and in the next episode I'll show you a few battles before I play the topography mode, how hopeless they were, and then what happened after I played topography mode, how things changed. Thank you for watching.